The rumor mill has been churning for weeks, with speculation about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's marriage hitting rocky shores. Now, after a series of tense public appearances and insider leaks, word is spreading that the relationship may have finally reached its breaking point. But here's the twist: this isn't just about Ben and JLo anymore. Somehow, Jennifer Garner's name has entered the conversation, and the way it happened has sent the internet into a frenzy. Ben and JLo have had their share of challenges, busy careers, different lifestyles, and an intense media spotlight that never seems to dim. But the latest whispers claim that behind the scenes, Ben has made moves during the divorce process that shocked even those closest to him. And those moves, they've dragged Garner straight into the fire. Garner and Affleck have been divorced since 2018, yet they've maintained a cordial co-parenting relationship for the sake of their 3 children. Hollywood insiders have often praised the way they've managed to navigate their post-marriage dynamic with maturity and mutual respect. But according to sources close to the situation, Ben recently made a series of legal and personal decisions in the middle of his split from JLo that somehow involved Garner, directly or indirectly. Some reports suggest that Garner was approached to provide testimony or character references in certain private matters between Ben and JLo, while others hint that Ben has been leaning heavily on his ex for emotional support during this very public meltdown. While no one is saying Garner has done anything wrong, the very fact that her name is now tied to such a high-profile and messy celebrity divorce is enough to stir headlines, and potentially complicate her own peaceful life away from Hollywood chaos. Ben Affleck's recent actions in the divorce process have drawn criticism not just from the public, but from certain entertainment analysts who claim he's mishandled the entire situation. Some believe that by involving Garner, even unintentionally, he's opened up old wounds and invited unnecessary speculation into both of their lives. If the reports are accurate, this could be a case of blurred boundaries. While it's understandable for Ben to seek support from someone he trusts during a painful split, doing so in such a visible, high-stakes scenario has only fueled more gossip and tension. The optics aren't great, and in Hollywood, optics can be everything. Jennifer Lopez, for her part, has remained tight-lipped about the Garner angle. While she's been spotted attending events and focusing on her career, there's a noticeable air of tension in her recent public appearances. Paparazzi photos show her looking more guarded than usual, and body language experts have already started dissecting every frame for clues. For Garner, the situation presents a personal and professional challenge. On one hand, she's known for her grace and discretion, and it's likely she'll continue to avoid making any public comments. On the other hand, silence doesn't always stop the rumors. She's spent years carefully rebuilding her private life, focusing on her children, philanthropy, and selective acting projects. The last thing she needs is to be caught in a love triangle narrative that isn't even hers to begin with. Yet, thanks to the interconnected nature of celebrity relationships, she's now part of a story she never signed up for. The reason this particular twist has captured so much attention is that it combines 3 elements the public can't resist. 1. A Hollywood divorce with big names. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are A-list celebrities whose every move is tracked. 2. A surprising third-party involvement. Jennifer Garner's connection adds a whole new layer of intrigue. 3. The X factor, tension, even when amicable. The dynamic between an ex and a current partner is a storyline audiences love to follow. The next steps depend on how the 3 main players handle the fallout. If Ben and JLo move toward a quiet, private settlement, the story could fade in time. But if either side lets details leak, or if Garner's role becomes more central, the headlines could get even louder. Garner's best move may be to keep her distance as much as possible, but that's easier said than done when you share children with one of the people at the heart of the controversy. And for Ben, his public image is already on shaky ground. How he navigates the coming weeks could determine whether he emerges with his reputation intact, or further damaged. In the world of celebrity gossip, some stories fade fast. But this one feels different. It's not just about 2 people splitting, it's about how the past, the present, and the media collide in ways that can't be controlled. Jennifer Garner may not have asked for this spotlight, but now that it's on her, every step she takes will be under scrutiny. Ben Affleck's choices have already set this chain reaction in motion, and JLo is left balancing her own dignity with the harsh reality of public judgment. One thing's for sure, this Hollywood drama is far from over. And if history has taught us anything, the next twist will come when we least expect it. Don't miss the next shocking update. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Ben out of line for involving Garner? Or is this just an unavoidable side effect of their shared history?